going to heaven. You really believe that?
Why would you go to heaven?
I told you, Lucifer, I don't regret anything I've done.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are watching some more Lucifer. This one is season 3, episode 24, and it's titled A Devil of My Word. I'm really anxious to get into this episode because last one broke my heart and it wasn't even the finale, and this is the finale, and I've had some comments saying that it's gonna be friggin' nuts, crazy, insane, so I have tissues. I'm ready to like bawl my eyes out again. So this season has been so freaking good. Season 3, delicious, and I'm excited to see how it all concludes. Excited, scared, you name it. So let's just get into it.
I'll never get to see her again.
I know. Still can't believe it.
Well, at least you'll get to see her, detective. Eventually, in heaven.
Oh.
But well, sadly she's gone somewhere I simply can't follow.
You know I'm here for you, right?
The way he said that.
Who are you, detective?
His realization.
Who would do something like this?
Okay, everyone, I know this is hard, but time is of the essence. Lopez, I want you to expand the search area. Decker, build a suspect list. Espinoza, go home. Have you spoken to Benadil?
Why?
Well, I know he and Charlotte were close. He might know something. I can talk to him myself if you have an idea where he is.
Well, I think I know exactly where he is.
You do?
Yes.
I'm not following.
Well, it appears that my brother got his wings back.
How is that possible?
I'm fairly certain he's up in heaven now and took dear Charlotte with him. So, perhaps there's something to it.
You think Benadil's gone forever?
Well, who knows if he'll ever return. Now he's finally home in the Silver City.
One less thing to juggle as we try to track down this killer.
Right.
I just need something taken care of. Any luck so far? I went through the list. I found the perfect favor to cash in. Should do just the trick. What do you want us to do with the woman back at your place? I may still need her. Keep her alive. For now. So don't worry.
Maze.
The best men are on her.
She doesn't seem that scary.
She must be still loopy, yeah. She's still kicking their asses. Fuck yeah, Maze.
But I need you to hear me out, okay?
Of course. What is it?
Try not to react. If anyone realizes what we know, our lives are in danger.
Okay.
They're gonna
Okay.
think
What's
he's
happening?
losing it.
I figured out who killed Charlie.
What?
It was Pierce.
What are you talking about, Daniel? Why would he do that?
Charlotte was investigating him.
Excuse me?
Pierce is indeed the cinnamon. I mean, I don't know if he killed Charlotte, but he certainly seemed mightily relieved Benadil was gone.
Wait, you knew?
Yes, he told me months ago.
What?
Knew?
Daniel, like you said. Please be careful what people are watching. I told you he was the cinnamon as well. Would you believe me?
I don't know. Maybe? Maybe because that's something that actually exists and not some metaphor that you've made up.
I haven't made up anything, detective. I always tell you the truth, no matter what.
Okay, ignoring all the craziness.
Pierce doesn't get emotional.
Now she's gone.
Not like this. He's lying.
But we will find whoever did this. We need to get justice for Charlotte. If it's the last thing that we do.
He did it, didn't he? He killed Charlotte.
It appears so, detective.
And now he's overseeing the whole damn investigation.
How do we take him down?
He's gonna plant a cigarette bud, or butt? Is that what you call it? With someone's DNA on it to frame someone?
You 5 minutes.
This was just found at the crime scene. I totally missed the little bugger in the first couple of canvases.
Oh my
Thank
God.
God. Pierce held off on releasing the scene until we did a third sweep. We may have never found it.
Oh, I guarantee
Yeah.
you wouldn't have.
Guy named Steve Chamberlain, that's one of the men that Charlotte was going to prosecute, a hedge fund manager that was using a charity to embezzle money. Sounds exactly like the kind of dirtbag who would do something that's terrible. Hey, Ella, there's something that I need you to... Something that you should do. Okay, so if we found this at the scene, there's probably more evidence, so have the team do another sweep.
We have a lead?
Yeah.
We have a lead.
DNA at the scene points to...
Bitch.
We're not here about the embezzling case. Charlotte Richards was murdered.
What? Yeah. And your DNA was found at the scene of the crime. I didn't murder her.
We know.
You gotta listen to me.
We know.
You do?
You see, we think you're being framed, and we'd like your help in trying to find out who framed you.
Is this some weird reverse psychology? What's your angle? You know, it's not gonna be there because I'm not a murderer. That is not my...
We know.
We know.
That's hilarious, though.
We need to know.
Linda.
Thanks, and I know you're right, Linda. Not everyone's out to get me.
Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, you're here to kill her.
Oh, no, no!
That's exactly what someone trying to kill her would say. Babe.
Oh, poor guy.
What the hell
Poor
happened? Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine.
I love how everyone got on board like so quick, you know?
Hey, I got your text.
Just like we all know, except Ella. Obviously.
I need something from you.
Of course you do.
A hug.
I do too, actually.
It's not what I meant.
Hey, you have been through so much. Okay, you need to go home.
I need you to do me a favor. Something you can't tell anyone about.
Honestly, he sounded kind of crazy. He was going on and on about some frame job or something.
Huh.
I'm really worried about him.
It's okay. I'm glad you came to me with this, Ella.
But I don't want Dan to get into any trouble.
He's not in any trouble. I promise.
I think it's part of the plan.
Yeah, it's me. One of my officers is on to you. No, I don't need excuses. I just need you to take care of it.
Take care of it? Yeah, it's part of the plan. Try to prove that. Hey! Or try to catch him. Yeah. Very, very nice.
Lucifer, every lie. I will break a body part.
I didn't mean to kill Charlotte. It was an accident. I was trying to kill Amenadiel.
Well, that's supposed to spare your life, is it? You wanted my brother dead instead.
It's the truth. God took my mark away. I thought killing his favorite son might bring it back.
I just led a rebellion against dear old Dad. Everyone hated me for it. Myself included, I've come to realize. I felt like a monster. And then, when I looked at my reflection, there was my devil face.
Your father's punishment.
So I thought. I realized I felt like a monster before I became one. I think I gave myself that face.
You actually believe Amenadiel's theory?
I do.
What does any of this have to do with me? My curse was lifted when Chloe fell in love with me.
I don't think that's what happened. The first time in your miserable life, Cain, you were selfless. You fell in love with the detective Pierce, not the other way around. And she never loved you. Oh, go ahead, hit me. Yeah, it'd be good to see you break your hand.
You have a weakness. You want to be good.
What?
Help! Help! I'm being attacked!
Let go of me.
Trying to kill me! No! Let go of me!
When Dan asked me to give Pierce that phone and told me the whole crazy theory, I gotta be honest, I had a really hard time believing it. Yeah, well, the fact that you do, Ella, it means a lot. Hey, we're OG. Okay, you asked me to take a leap of faith, I'm already jumping. But you guys, when I handed him that phone, that look in his eyes, I just wanted to tear his damn throat out right there.
Okay. So now what?
Hey, I just heard that Lucifer attacked you. What's going on?
What did Lucifer tell you?
That you're an immortal, that you're Cain from the Bible. Just a bunch of crazy stuff.
It's all true.
Hey,
It's all true.
Marcus.
Lucifer's next to you, isn't he? Espinosa too?
What? No.
You're a good liar, but I know you, Chloe.
Is anything that happened between us real? Any of it?
I did love you. I still love you. Life was a curse until I met you.
One way or another, Pierce, I am going to find you.
I doubt that.
Ha.
Linda, you don't have to say anything. Your actions speak plenty. That's the thing. Actions are easy for me. That's why I need to say it. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Me too.
Oh.
But I gotta ask. Is somebody really trying to kill me? Don't worry. You're safe.
You see, all this time I thought it was him pulling the strings. I've started to realize that we are the responsible parties. It's quite devious of him if you think about it. We've no one to blame but ourselves.
Screw that. I blame Pierce. And big guy, you and I are on rocky ground. Although, who could believe anything you say? Angels, demons, immortal men?
Detective, I always tell you the truth.
No. You tell me your truth. And I know that all of these metaphors, they're real for you. But I think hearing them has just encouraged you, and that's on me. But I'm done.
Detective?
No more metaphors. I told you before, you may think that that's what you are, but I don't see you that way.
Lately, I'm not sure I do either.
What's going on?
I called in a favor to Detroit PD, had them run that dude Prince on the DL.
And?
He's an only child. There is no sister.
So that means they're walking into a trap.
Dude.
You made me realize that life is worth living. And I will do anything to stay alive. And if you get in the way of that,
Okay, I don't want to die. And I can't. Not without stopping you.
No, detective! No. It's coming up.
Where did she get shot? Where did she get shot? Oh my god. Where is he? Where did she get shot? No. Oh. Bulletproof? I was gonna say, like, there's no blood. Ah.
That's all that matters.
We need to find Pierce.
Thank God. Oh my God.
Fine, it is then, Cain. Someone's been working. going to kill you. I am a devil of my word. Now that I know I'm dying, I don't know what I was so afraid of. I'm going to heaven. You really believe that?
Why would you go to heaven?
I told you, Lucifer. Deep down, you know you're a monster. And that you belong in hell, where you would torture yourself with that truth for eternity.
Lucifer. Soldier.
Detective?
Soldier.
Oh my god. That is absolutely insane. And now Chloe, she knows and she saw, and oh my god. And you know the whole like theory of like he said, Amenadiel's theory, like I believe it. I've been kind of believing it for a long time now. Like even when Lucifer was always like saying, oh, so my dad is doing this. This is my dad's latest plan. This is my dad's latest torture. I was just like, dude, like you can't put everything on your daddy. You can't do that. I think I mentioned that to him. It was kind of like, you know, he was afraid in a way. And it was kind of like a way for him to not put himself out there. He was just like, well, I can't choose. It's not my choice. It's just the way it is. I'm being messed with. It's just the way things are. But he actually realized that he has control and that people do have control over what they do. And he even said that it's even the worst kind of like cruel thing to do, you know, from his dad. But still, like, I really love that he's come to this conclusion. And I think it's true, and I think it's such a better way to look at things, because it can be negative, but it can also be positive, meaning that you can take control of your own life. You can control maybe not the things that happen to you, but you can control how you react, how you deal with those things. And I think that's a good thing to be aware of, that you have some control over your life. I'm saying some because we can't control everything, obviously, but that made him realize that Chloe did like make her own choices. And he was just like, like he said last episode, you've been working with me not because you need me, but because you want to. Like you choose to. So you are choosing me. It's like, yes, Lucifer. Okay, so this episode started right back where we were. The morning of, I believe, they were all in the same clothes. Just at the crime scene. And I'm so happy that Dan figured out that it was Pierce who shot Charlotte. At first I was so scared that he would, you know, he sounded crazy and what he was saying sounded like so out of touch. He was like, he looked tired. He looked like he was panicking or like manic or something. So I was like, oh no, they're not going to believe him. But Lucifer knows, and Lucifer stepped up and he said, no, he's right. I don't know if he killed Charlotte, but I know that he's the sinner man. And like right after Chloe realized by herself, she was like, nah, like he's lying. He did it. So that was like established pretty quick. And even Ella, she was the last one to be aware of that. And she even like, we saw her, what she said. She like, you asked me to take a leap of faith. I'm already jumping. So, you know, no one was like, well, this is impossible. And I enjoyed that because I felt like we might be fighting against, like, we already had to fight against Pierce being like this big shot, like the lieutenant, you know, like he's got control and stuff. So I was just like, this is already going to be a hard fight. Like we need to be together on this. And we were, and I loved to see that from the beginning of the episode. They were all like working together, trying to find a way to like prove that it's him, because he had all of his freaking bases covered, of course. And Chloe telling him again, like, I know that you might feel that way, but that's not what you are, at least not to me. I got the feeling that she might finally, like, see something. You know, when she said, I gotta go, and she hung up, I was like, oh, she might see the wings at first, but then he, like, put them back in. Maybe not the wings, but she's gonna have seen something that is gonna, like, make her realize that, oh, yeah, so he is the devil. She finally saw his devil face, and she wasn't running away. She was just, like, I think it was just hitting her that, like, oh my God, it's all true. Like, not only is he, like, Lucifer Morningstar for real, but everything else is real. You know, like, I think it was just hitting her, and I hope that it's not, you know, I don't think it's going to be a deal breaker, because it's not like he's been hiding it from her. You know, he's been telling her, and multiple times he was just like, I never lie to you. I always tell you the truth. And like she said, that's your truth, because she still didn't really believe him. She let him, like, have these metaphors that weren't metaphors. I don't think she's going to, like, run away. She might need a little bit of time, like Linda, but I feel like it's mostly going to be, like, reassuring that she didn't fall in love with a crazy person or a delusional person who lives through metaphors, you know? Yeah. For now, I don't get the feeling that she's gonna be, like, freaked out about it and not, like, see him differently, because he hasn't been lying. He's been telling her the truth. Like, I think it's just a shock of, like, these things are true. Like, this is a big shock, you know? Because she already knows Lucifer. She's been around him. She knows exactly what he's about. And he's always been upfront with her and protected her. He saved her life, like, right now. And I feel like he even saved her life at the, like, straight beginning of the show. So she knows who he is. So, you know, I get a good feeling about that. But this ending, Cain is finally dead. Rot in hell. And what he said to Lucifer before fucking dying, he was like, because Lucifer was telling him you can't escape, like, what you've done. And he said, neither can you. It's like, okay, whatever. But yeah, oh my God, amazing. I freaking loved it. And Amenadiel's still gone. We had May's makeup with Linda, and the way she said, like, you know, Linda was trying to tell her, your actions speak loudly. Like, I don't need you to say anything else. Like, what you've done just proved to me that, like, what you're trying to say. And May's wanted to say it. And she said that actions are easy for her, so she wants to say it, because that's harder for her. I absolutely love that scene. And I'm so happy that they made up, and I love their friendship. I love Linda. I love May's. I don't know if she's still gonna want to go back. She might. But yeah. Oh my God. I hope that we pick up right where we left off, like, for season 4. You know? Like, right there. See what the rest of the scene looks like. Alright, so, oh my God, that was season 3, episode 24, A Devil of My Word. That was a crazy episode. Absolutely loved it. And I can't wait to see what else is waiting for us in this universe. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next week for another episode. Thank you so much for watching.